Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here and I don't know if this is Amphawa or Samut Songkhram. Anyway, we're right here on the Mae Klong River and we're going to take a look at it's basically an old warehouse district, but they're kind of branding it now as a floating market. It's the Bang Noi Floating Market, and it's not really a traditional floating market because most of the markets that you envision have the boats and everything like that, but the vast majority of them were built on land. And the people would bring their goods and stuff like that up by boat, and then everybody would meet here at one point, and it would be the market. So anyway, we're gonna walk around through here. I've been here before, made a video probably like almost 2 years ago or so, and it was really quiet due to the lockdowns and everything. So let's see what it looks like today and can kind of compare what it was from then to now, and have a good time. This is the Mae Klong, and it is absolutely massive. It's just what you see here in Thailand. They have so many of these rivers, especially down towards the coast, and they're this huge wide river with, it doesn't have a strong current, so it made it to where a lot of trade was possible. So there had been international as well as domestic trade going on in this river. It's kind of what made the Ayutthaya kingdom so powerful. Is it was inland, and the trade routes were kind of protected away from pirates and stuff like that, and they was able to go up the river, the Chao Phraya, to trade there. Anyway, this is the floating market itself, and there's a production going on over here. They're making like a commercial. They have the directors and everything, and it goes in this way and then over there towards the pier. So what this is a little free museum. So they have all kinds of pottery that they actually found here in the Mae Klong River. There used to be a military camp under King Taksin that's not too far away from here. And there was a lot of these bowls and stuff that were pitched into the water. And a guy was like diving, and he started finding them, and he made it into a museum. So anyway, let's go up in here. You can see the name of it, the Tong Swam Museum, and it's just a free museum. And she's selling some of the coconuts and the papaya and the honey and stuff like that. And then these guys over here, I wonder what it's about. So have some of the dried fish. Their camera is way bigger than mine. An old lady going through. Let me get through here while they're setting up. So this is all of our produce and stuff like that. And looks like this is the actor. And then have some samut. And it just stretches along. This is the pier right here. And this is kind of the busy part of the floating market. The rest of it, hello. She's pretty excited. The other part is like the old warehouse. It has a lot of coffee shops and little restaurants and stuff like that. And we'll walk up through there after we look over here. And you can see the production over there. They have all kinds of gear. It must be for some Thai movie or something like that. So here she has the little coconut dessert, and then the phoi tong, and then those banana chips. And these are the leaves of the banana. They actually they sell those, and people cut them into different things. Maybe they serve food or whatever. And this is the samut, as the Thais call it, and then the blooms from the banana. And then they make these little cups and stuff like that for like the desserts. They're selling them here. The samut is the pomelo in English. And then these here will have like the rice with like the bean or the banana inside of it. It's a really nice snack. I like it. And over here they have some of those like little thin little crepe like pancake things that they roll up with some bananas. Some more of the snacks. And over here he's making these right now, so he's mixing up the desserts. They steam them, and then they kind of roll it up, put the little thing inside of it. You can see what he's doing right here. So they make like a little ball out of that. Then he puts the batter down, and then he puts the topping inside, and then he lets it steam for a bit. Right there. They'll have like a little peanut mixture, and that's the finished product. So she's selling the pineapple, the mangoes. We got the oranges here, and yes, these are oranges even though they're green. It looks like an avocado, and some of the papaya, and some of the little snacks. And he's got some of the herbs for sale over here. Yeah, this is fun. All the Thais will come over here like on a Saturday or Sunday. They'll walk along the river. They'll get their snacks. They'll bring the whole family. They'll make a whole event out of it. This is a roti over here. You see, these are like a little noodle snack. And these here have some peanuts. And they deep fry them. They deep fry them in the oil. The lady walking by and yelling and saying that the lady was so beautiful. And these are a little snack here. The mango and sticky rice is always nice. This is like the really sweet mango. So they cut it up and then they serve it with the sticky rice, and then they'll give you some of the coconut to pour on top of it. It's a very, very nice snack. And then they have all the vegetables here. The tomatoes and the chilies and the little cucumbers, stuff like that. This is something you don't see all the time. This is a radish. It's not really something that, that's a beet there, but it's not something you normally see here in Thailand. And then this is the green pumpkin over here. And we have just some salads that the Thais can buy. And these here are like little shrimp that they batter, and then they deep fry them. This is all right here by the pier. And then they have a temple and stuff like that. Oh, and then we have some of the goi tat, the deep fried banana. So she has the deep fried taro and the bananas that she's selling here. So it's 20 baht for 10 pieces. This right here is like the sticky rice, and they wrap it up in the banana leaf, and then they just stick a little toothpick in it. And you can get it with the taro or the banana, and it's 10 baht for each of those. They're quite nice. You can see over here, this is where they're letting them cool off a bit. And then they have the banana, stuff like that also. All right, so let's walk into the warehouse part. We saw all the pier, and there's a bunch of stuff here. You can buy it, and then you can sit on these tables and eat it. And sometimes they'll pull a boat up out here on the river that'll have like a coffee shop or a restaurant, but I don't see one today. And he does some drawings here. So our production crew has moved up in here. So this is all the little souvenirs, baskets. They'll have pillows, stuff like that. And you'll see them, they'll be making them inside of their little businesses. The huge production crew. Yeah, their equipment is a lot more expensive than mine. And here's the talent. So they're setting it up. Maybe they're filming like a commercial for the floating market. It's hard to say. So we have these pillows. And it's always interesting because the Thais love these like triangular pillows. And it's, as you can see, just the old warehouse, the storefronts here. And some of those little conical hats. They're pretty cool. And this is the Thai style. You'll see these, the ladies will be wearing these on the boats. And some more of the pillows and bags and stuff. And these here that they set out to dry the fish on. Yeah, you can see they're having lunch right here. But I was watching them earlier. They were making the baskets on Swaddy Cup. And the little boy was dusting the products off. He was helping. Yeah, so they cut these little, like the little reeds here. You can see their little workshop that they got going on right there. Hello. And they make these right here. That's kind of cool. They make them into lamps, all kinds of different stuff. Pretty creative. And it's Thailand, so they just wheel the motorcycles right in. So they're selling some of the old amulets. The Thais love to come You'll see these guys out here with these magnifying glasses looking at those old amulets, and then some wallets and old money. And then these are some of the little coffee shops and souvenir places. So you can order some drinks, buy some postcards. But how cool is this with these old wooden storefronts? And they're selling some flowers, and then got a little cafe here with the coffee shop selling ice cream. Ice cream is always nice in Thailand. And then you have some popcorn and delicious French fries. This opens up here, kind of goes around, and then we have this little canal over here, and there's some more storefronts on the other side, part of the old warehouse district. I'm not sure if they've made some of these into like bed and breakfasts or if they're just people's houses and stuff. I was down here one time and they were remodeling all of that. It looks like they're all done with it. And so this is the 84 coffee. Hello. Little guys. They were sitting there staring at me. It was pretty funny. So here's another little coffee shop. This is quite cool. So you can sit in there. And there's those triangular pillows. And they got it set up with some of the old antiques. And it smells like coffee because they're making it right there. So 55 baht is kind of where it starts at. Oh, 50 baht. And she's selling some of the little snacks that look like the fish. The Thai yaki. Yeah, I've had those in Japan before. They'll have like the red bean inside of it. And then here they have like a little noodle place and a couple tables to sit at. Yeah, this is a cool area. This is not too far from some of the bigger floating markets over here. Dam Non Saduk, I think, is the nearest one, and Amphawa's not far away. And there's several other things to do. You can see some of the temples. Oh, we got a boat going by. So they have these big tour boats like this, the long taos, that I think they go from Dam Non Saduk over to here. So you can hire them out and they'll go up the little canal. I think there's a temple that'll take you to up there. I've actually never done that boat tour. I need to do it one of these days. And then some of her little wares, the honey and the little palm sugar. She's selling ice cream, and then they have the tie-dyed shirts and stuff. Yeah, it's not far from Dam Non Saduk Floating Market. So it'd be a nice thing to do is combine this with that. Dam Non Saduk can get so busy, and it's kind of over touristy anymore. The same as Amphawa. They're so busy, but I mean, there is so much to see, and it is worth going over there and seeing. But me, I like to kind of go to places like this that are a little quieter. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think I'm going to eat up here. There's a place not too far away. I've had their noodles before, and they're quite nice. Oh, these are nice. They have some their little flowers for sale. And then she's making those little bowl things out of the banana leaves. And you can see just has all their wares in front of these little wooden buildings. Has the Thai and the Chinese. I think this was a sizable Chinese community, the merchants that were down here back when this was a warehouse area. But with trucks and stuff like that, places like this have kind of fallen off the like the little map. You can just drive a truck right to Bangkok. You don't need to bring it over here. Okay, so let's go over here and get something to eat. You can see what they're selling right here. Some hats and baskets back in the little storefront. Yeah, this is really cool with the wooden storefront. You can hear some people over there playing some karaoke. So they have like the duck eggs. And what this is like the bai toy. This is like the air freshener that they use. So she's folding them up right here. And then she's selling some of the snacks. But she just folds that leaf and she makes it into like the little rows. Pretty cool. Yeah, the Thais will put that out in their house because it has a nice smell. And then they have like a little pharmacy selling some honey, stuff like that. Looks like they have some noodles here. Let me go over there and grab some noodles. Looks like a nice place. So she's making this. So they're 5 baht each. getting some of the noodles. And they have the table set up here, so this looks like a good place right here on the river. And then they have some more seating over this way. So you got some river view seating, and we can enjoy somebody singing karaoke. Yeah, last time I came there were some boys jumping off the bridge. And you can see the main road that goes across here, and all the old warehouses. They've been converted into restaurants and stuff like that. Get some noodles here. So it has the red pork in it with the pork balls and the little noodles. Let's eat this and we'll look around some more. Okay, that was pretty good. It was 50 baht each for the noodles. All right, let's look over here, and this is almost the end of the market. And they're selling some more of the old money. So what this is right here, this is an old 1 baht coin. I have one of these. So it's for sale for 20 baht. So you can buy a 1 baht coin for 20 baht. And then they have some of the old certificates and stuff. And then they have some clothes. I just love these old wooden buildings. And you can see when they're done, they move the clothes inside and they close these wooden shutters. Hey, it's fantastic. And this was kind of the view we had from our lunch. You could just see up and down the canal. Quite cool. And that karaoke, I can see right over there is where they're singing from. It's Thailand. And then they have some of the little snacks here. So it looks like they do a boat tour here for 50 baht. But I don't see anybody doing the boats. They have a little restaurant over here. That goes over to the temple. And they got a couple more little restaurants right down here. Yeah, it's always cool. They have their kitchen right here, and they just close up at the end of the day, and their house is in the back there. You could sit right here, hang your feet off the edge. And another coffee shop, the Coffee Krub. And the Thais will come over here and feed these fish. You see them thick here in the water. Okay, so these guys said the boat tour doesn't go from here anymore. You have to go over to the Amphawa Floating Market, so that's out. I was thinking maybe it'd be kind of fun to do a boat tour. Let's go up here, we'll just look down the little canal, and that'll be the last thing we look at here. So I'm up on the little bridge. You can see all of the warehouses here where they have the storefronts and the 2-story wooden buildings. And back over that way you can see just the top of the temple. And then over here they have a couple little places. Looks like we got a monk here, got a lady doing some laundry in the river, and then just some more houses. Yeah, this is kind of cool. And then looking back up this way, this eventually goes to a temple. And then the lady singing karaoke. Guy here just hanging out over here. He's cutting food up. Just kind of the daily life for them. And then this is the road and another temple over that way. That's going to finish up our video over here at this Bang Noi Floating Market. This is pretty cool. It's a nice quiet place. It's not like super busy. It's something definitely to come over here and take a look at, walk around, have some lunch, whatever you want to do a little bit of shopping. It's not overly huge, so you could come over here and spend an hour or so, and that's about the right amount of time. It's worth taking a look at for sure if you're in the area. Like I said before, maybe combine it with a trip to one of the other floating markets so you could kind of compare. I like it. I've been here many times, and it's not hectic at all. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, then definitely smash the like button and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been here or have any questions or anything like that, ask me in a comment down below. Or if you know more about it than I do, tell me that also. And if you're new, subscribe. And until next time, from over here at Bang Noi Floating Market, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.